get into it. Woo! Hi, welcome back. Had a bubble in my throat. Well, this is starting off well. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, I'm Fat Sajak, and I am now the teen mom lady of your nightmares. I don't like to fill the beginning of these videos with a whole lot of fluff or housekeeping. I feel like those are more reserved for my commentary, like my real commentary videos, like internet pop culture type videos. So I don't have a whole lot of like precursors other than the fact that one side of my hair did this in a braid, and this is gonna eat away at my soul. I'm not really happy with you either. I was hoping for a cute little curly do, and it's more like a curly don't, if I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have never been here before, there are like a bunch of episodes for you to catch up on. We are rewatching Teen Mom 2, then we will be rewatching Teen Mom OG. We will hit Young Pregnant, we will hit Family Reunion, we will hit the next chapter. We will hit them all, okay? So by the time that asteroid gets here and decimates the place, I hope we'll be at least halfway done with everything. We are getting closer to the end of this season. I think we have like 3 more episodes total. Today is going to be a twofer. So this is going to be a very long video. Make sure you have a snack. Make sure you have a beverage. If you're into getting elevated, go for it. I've been asked to do one of these videos, slightly elevated. I think we're going to have to wait for an apropos episode. I have one in mind, so we'll get there when we get there. Apparently I do have some housekeeping things for you. But lucky for you, I chapter my intros now, so if you do need to catch up, there is an entire playlist linked below, and I will try to remember to put it in the cards as well. It's got all of my Teen Mom videos as well as the rewatch. I might make a separate playlist just for the rewatch as well, so you can just watch in chronological order. Or not. Who knows? Let's stop yapping and start reliving our childhoods, okay? This wouldn't have been my childhood. This would have been my very early adulthood, but just the same. Let's relive 2010-ish together. Also, make sure you're subscribed. I posted a video yesterday, and YouTube was doing the thing where as soon as I post the video, I lost a bunch of subscribers. So just make sure you're subscribed, because that's usually an indicator that YouTube is unsubscribing people. Also, good to note, just to save me from having to comment this and from me having to put it in the chat in the live premiere, if your sound goes wonky in this, apparently I had a lot of housekeeping things to talk about. If your sound goes wonky during this video, just exit and then come back or refresh your screen or whatever you gotta do. That will be a fix for it. I do not know what is going on with YouTube. I don't know if this is just a my channel thing. I don't know what's going on. But I've noticed it in every premiere. It's happened to somebody at some point, and it actually happened to me yesterday during a premiere. So the fix is just to leave and come right back. So please feel free to do that to remedy the situation. Also, I heard loud and clear that what I did with the audio last time was very helpful in sort of like the modulation aspect. So I'm going to continue to do that through the rest of the season. And then hopefully I won't have to do it as much in the next season, and the capture will be a little bit better. Okay, so I guess I had a lot of housekeeping things to take care of. So make sure you subscribe, like the video, all those good things, and let's just get into it, because this is gonna be a while.
Allie had her MRI last week to find out if there's something wrong with her spine. Waiting is hard, and we won't have the results for another few days. We also noticed something wrong with her eyes, and the doctor prescribed her glasses.
This is on the front porch.
I think these are your glasses. You like them? Mommy picked them out for you. You don't like them, do you?
Oh, I'm so glad one of my kids has glasses, and I'm so glad I didn't have to get them for them when they're babies, because as cute, listen, babies with glasses, toddlers with glasses, supreme cuteness, like just top tier adorable. But I can imagine the struggle of trying to keep glasses, even with the the headband aspect of it, on a baby or a toddler, has to be really frustrating for for the parents and for the babies. Oh my god, this is so cute. Babies with glasses.
So she'll give you a high five now.
Yeah.
Yay! I hope Allie's glasses help her development improve. But while we're waiting to find out what's wrong, I have to focus on my wedding because it's less than a month away.
That is so fast. Someone made a valid point in my comments because I said that with everything Allie was going through and all of the appointments they needed to attend and procedures or whatever she needed to have, although I guess I don't know if you would call an MRI a procedure. You get it. That they probably should have postponed their wedding a little bit to be able to kind of devote their attention to it. And someone made a very valid point, which was that oftentimes that's something that can happily distract someone from something heavier going on in their lives. And that is a very valid point. And I just want to share that with you, that there's some good perspective there that I didn't really think about. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So today, Corey's watching the girls while I look for a wedding dress.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Leah.
I'm Jenny. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
You want to start looking?
Yeah, we can.
You look at the back. I like this one. It's very pretty.
Hey, Corey, I like
Turn around.
there.
Corey's mom. I don't know if we see Corey's mom again after this. And judging by that face, I can see why.
Oh my god. Does it look good? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's really good. Like, I don't even want to try any on. Like,
Well, now we gotta try the other one.
Try
Bill?
Yeah.
Think we're up or down?
I'm nowhere down.
I don't like you being in a wedding dress.
But it's pretty.
I don't know, that one's awful pretty.
It seems like just yesterday we was at the house and just like sitting around arguing at each other, and then today it's like you're up here trying to
Yeah, well.
Literally, because she's only like 17, 18. It was literally yesterday. Also, these dresses, I have this thing about wedding dresses, like the big, like the kind of the ones that like Leah's trying on. They just look so soft and fluffy, and I know that they're usually like, there's usually like tulle or like some embroidery or beading or whatever on it that keeps it from being like super soft, but like at a distance they look so soft and squishy, and it's so like so satisfying looking to me for some reason, like a comforter, you know. And that's why I'm never getting married.
Now Corey's getting married, and I'm getting married to Corey. Oh, shut up and go try the other ones on.
Honestly, I think Victoria's the one that needed her own show.
This is my favorite. Love that.
So they keep getting better.
I know.
You can't make a decision.
I know. She was scared she was gonna like it. I love this.
If you talk one more time, kick your leg. You don't worry about it. It's not that we don't want her to have it, it's just that somebody has to pay for it.
Okay, well, why didn't you give her a budget then? Instead of being like, oh, I hope she doesn't pick that one that she loves, because we can't pay for that. Give her a budget to work with it. Give the dress people a budget to work with it. And like, what are we do? What is this? What is this nonsense?
What should I do? Should I?
I don't like the cost.
I don't either.
I mean, you just gotta realize there's other costs in the wedding that this is gonna be worn for.
One day. We're gonna give me 30% off.
How convenient.
Okay. It was like 1,000.
It's fine. It'll work out, okay? She's good. Let her get what she wants.
Okay. Okay.
Judging by like how Leah talks about her relationship with her mom, that seems to be kind of the through line, is let her get what she wants. That's how we got in this mess, Dawn.
Please, Dawn!
After my mom blew up at me and Keeper for smoking pot, she said I could stay. but she kicked Kiefer out.
I'm just gonna call my cousin and ask him if I could crash on his couch.
I really don't want to live without you in my house. I just don't want to live there alone because, you know, when she aggravates me, I'm not going to have no one there to tell me, chill out, Janelle.
You know, what would be a really good antidote for that? Looking for a full-time job and getting your own place where Kiefer could stay over occasionally and you could actually work towards getting custody of your son back. Sorry, I'm so silly.
I wish we had a place to go where we could be together. We've been like together since we started dating.
Yeah, we have.
Never been apart.
No.
It's pretty weird that Jace can't say the same thing.
You don't believe any of this I was giving you about me, do you?
No, I definitely don't. The only reason why she's saying it is because she doesn't want me to be with another person that's going to be like Andrew, but you're not like Andrew. I just love you, and that's all. That's all that matters.
That about sums it up. That is Janelle in a nutshell. Ta-da!
I really do love Kiefer, so it sucks he has to stay with his cousin while I go back to my mom's. But it's worth it for me to be with Jace.
Is it? Is it? Is it? That sounds like a well-written sentence, courtesy of a Teen Mom 2 producer.
Mommy? I'm staying here because of Jace, not because you're asking me to. Well, that's good. I think that's a good decision.
You know what else is a good decision? Those townhouse crackers.
Adam and I got into a big fight about my trust issues and about him not finding a job. And ever since, we've been struggling to get along. On top of that, he's way behind on child support, he doesn't pay rent, and he hardly helps with Aubrey.
Wow. He sounds like a suburban prince.
Adam, can you just watch her so I can finish getting dressed and stuff? I need help. I need to get ready and stuff. What is your problem this morning? You're being...
Normally, I would talk to Megan about my problems, but we haven't really been getting along.
So I found my second-tier friend who will help carry me through this phase of Adam treating me like absolute shit.
I'm not here right now, so please leave me a message. Bye.
So today, my old friend Tiffany and her baby are coming over.
How are you? Good, how are you? How are you? You two look like little lovebirds. Oh, whoa. Let's settle down over here.
Jeez, break your friend's kid's neck. Easy.
How's life? It's not like awful, but it's not the most fabulous thing ever. How's everything with Adam? Getting along? Fighting? I don't know. I'm blah.
So are those glasses, girl. Ugh. I know I've mentioned it before, but I hate those glasses. And I had two pairs. I had a red pair and I had a black pair. And oh God, they were terrible. They were terrible. Especially for someone with my kind of eye problems, where it was, the frames were so thick over here that like it completely cut off my periffs and gave me like a whole new blind spot. It created problems.
Blah. Do you, Adam, and Aubrey want to go to the fair with Andrew, Keen, and I? Yeah. I want to go to the fair. It's a date. It's a triple date. Triple date. Oh, yeah, because of babies. That'll be our first date. We'll make Keen winner stuffed animal. Loves him, Mom. Too much love.
Maybe going to the fair as a family will get us out of this funk.
Taking bets right now on whether or not you think that's gonna go well. Okay, you got him in? Good.
Are you done?
School.
School? How's school coming? Or whatever you're doing.
I just want to get this GED done because I hate it. And I want to go to hair school. I hate hair school for hair. Well, I'm frustrated. I want this done.
Hey, do you think Adam could make it harder for you to do that? By not watching your kid and just generally being unhelpful and asleep all the time? I bet he could.
Oh, Tiffany came over today, and she wants us to go to the fair with her.
Okay, I ain't got nothing else going on.
You're not going to ask.
Yeah.
I know.
See you later. I'm gonna go play Call of Duty.
Wow, big day. Holy shit. How do you find the time?
I've been dating Jordan and keeping it a secret from Joe and his family because I don't want to get kicked out of their house.
I don't know if this will fit you, but we'll try.
But Joe wants to meet up today, and I think he knows something's up.
I'm pretty sure this is another very, very quotable episode of Teen Mom 2, y'all.
Who's that in the mirror?
So I'm leaving Isaac with my mom. It might be time I just told Joe the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't deserve to be outside enjoying the sun.
What?
Should be in a cave.
Okay, I know that sound is funny now, but I remember being so fucking pissed at him for saying shit like this. Like, that is such a, like... like, I know it's funny. I get it. But, like, what a shitty thing to say to somebody apropos of nothing. Like, just absolutely out of the blue, unprompted.
So what did you want to talk about?
I want to know what's going on. I'm trying to get the facts straight.
I'm going to tell you the truth. And that's where we're going to leave it. I've been dating someone else. And that's pretty much it.
That's it. Okay.
I bet he's gonna take it well. I bet he's gonna say, I wish you the best in your new relationship endeavors. And until you are able to find a place of your own, you're welcome to stay with me. Because our most important thing to focus on is our son. And he needs us both right now. Because he's a baby. And babies can't do shit for themselves. Anyway, I'm sorry to see things end this way. But I hope that we can work together in the future in the best interest of our son, Isaac.
You'll never be welcome in my house anymore. I don't even want to catch you on my block.
Well, you don't have a lot of say in that, do you?
Oh, yeah.
That was close.
Oh my.
All you care about is having a boyfriend, and you don't care about your son.
I don't. I don't care what you have to say
You come
anymore
home
at
at
this
2
point.
o'clock, 2 o'clock in the
I
morning.
never come home at 1, 2
Excuse me, yes
o'clock.
you have.
No.
Yes you have.
11,
Excuse
12,
me.
yes.
I have to be the one getting up with him because you want to be out with your boyfriend.
I feel like... What were the gas prices? $2.65? Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I got caught up in gas prices.
Yeah?
That's not you choosing.
doesn't happen.
That's not you choosing your boyfriend over your son.
What are you doing with your life? You don't go to school, you drop down.
You haven't even
$11
made.
an
You
hour?
haven't even made it as far as I have. So you to talk.
As far as you have, what are you doing? Oh, are we talking about your rap career? You still live at your parents' house. You're working an IT job, I think. What was it? Home security systems or some shit? I think you're both on the same plane here.
School.
If you even make it through school, Kel, you're
No,
talking.
just please.
And you've been
You're
in
pissing
school
me
for a
off.
week or
Just
so.
Bye.
You pass and next, then you
Leave.
talk to me,
Leave.
you stupid.
Nice.
Even though it sucks not having Kiefer around, it's great to be close to Jace all the time.
Imagine if you actually got up with him. You know, most moms don't have their toddler toddling in, you know, freshly changed and ready for the day. They're usually the ones that go and get them changed and ready for the day. So
I want to be a good parent and be able to provide for Jace, so I'm focusing on school and work. And I'm trying to work on my relationship with my mom.
these all sound like fantastic things on paper. They really do. And it would be wonderful if you wouldn't fuck it up.
It's going to take me a lot to see you come around, you know. I've seen it before, and I've seen it not last.
I know that you're saying the things because you're trying to motivate me, but it's just you say it in the wrong way. You say it negatively instead of saying it positively.
Well, just, when I say something, just respond so I know that you're listening to me.
All right.
See, I like seeing these, like, productive conversations between Janelle and Barbara because, like, it shows that, like, they can come together and have, like, a base level degree of, like, respect for each other and, like, have a conversation that isn't littered with screaming or yelling in Jace's ear or Janelle storming off. Like, I feel like so many of Janelle's problems and, like, the problems that stem from those problems could have been avoided if someone gave her, like, a broader perspective on life. Like, you don't have to live with Barbara forever. Make this a for now thing and use that as the motivation to get yourself into your own place so you can get custody back. Like, I just feel like the thing that they do together is just scream at each other, and it's so counterproductive to anything, and that's on Barbara for sure. I don't want to minimize why Janelle is the way she is, right? Like, obviously she grew up in an environment where there was a lot of yelling. Janelle has a lot of problems for a lot of reasons. I don't think she's a piece of shit because she's got an attitude problem and she storms off. I think Janelle's a piece of shit because she's carried that shit from then until now. She's still doing the same things. She's never truly worked on herself. She has only patterns of behavior, and she dragged her child and the rest of her children in the future and the present through it with her. And I just feel like I'm never trying to negate the reasons why Janelle is the way she is. I can acknowledge that there are obviously parenting faults in Barbara. A lot of people have thrown around the words emotional abuse. I can't confirm or deny. I wasn't there. Yes, some of the things she says are harsh and things that I wouldn't say to my children. I think at some point we have to make conscious decisions for ourselves, if we can, to make our own lives better, especially if we have children. You have to make your life better as a whole so all of your lives can be better, and if that meant working your ass off to regain custody of your son, to then go no contact with your mother if you really feel that she's emotionally abusive, then you do what you gotta do, and like I said before, I know their circumstances are a little different, but I feel like Kaylin's a really good example of that. She grew up, I don't know if you've ever listened to her do that challenge where you dump candy in and you say really traumatic things about your life. Some of the shit that Kaylin has been through, and I'm not going to give Kaylin a pass on everything because she's been a piece of shit too, but what she did was take her history of abuse and violence and negligence and danger that she was put in as a kid, and she used that as a jumping off point. Like, she might not have made the best decisions every step of the way, but she used that as a jumping off point to get her and her kid where she needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Does any of that make sense? And I understand that, like, everybody's different and everybody responds differently. Everybody's situations are different. I just think that my issue is not necessarily even with Janelle's attitude or the way she victimizes herself. It's that she took her situation and made herself a victim forever.
It'd be a good thing to just keep our relationship positive. Because, you'll need me all your life. Whether you like it or not. I'm your mother.
I guess that means we both need to respect each other more.
Yes, maybe we do.
Okay. That's good conversation. It started a little boomery. You're going to need me your whole life because I'm your mother, whether you like it or not. That's a little bit of a boomer statement. That would piss me off as a millennial, especially at that age. But yeah, getting Barbara to agree that they need a form of mutual respect in order to move forward, this is a productive conversation, and we love to see it. Even though it will ultimately all go to shit, spoiler alert, it is still nice to see.
So do we have a deal?
Yes.
All right. Let's shake. You want to shake or hug? Shake.
My mom and I have made agreements like this before. I just hope we can really stick to it this time.
You can't.
I'm happy I got a wedding dress and can cross that off my list because I've got plenty of other things to worry about. Today is the day we're getting results on Allie's MRI. I'm nervous, but I'm glad Corey's with me.
Y'all get much sleep last night?
I didn't. I couldn't stop thinking of it. I was scared. Have they called yet?
I don't know how Leah slept for like the first 3 years of her kids' lives or so. 3 or 4 years, maybe. I don't know how long, I don't remember how long it is before we get to like Allie's actual diagnosis. But oh God, I don't know how she slept. Like I would just always have like that ulcerous feeling. Even if it's not all the time, you know, it's like, it sits back there, you know what I mean?
Come in.
Hi guys.
Hello.
How are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Dr. Boyce. I work with Dr. Levicky. I'm one of the residents.
Okay. Hello.
Hi there. All right. So how's she doing?
She's doing good.
Have you guys noticed any change at all?
She's kicking her legs. She wasn't kicking them before.
Okay.
I don't know, she kind of holds down a little bit. I mean, she's not rolling over or anything yet.
Okay. Let me go talk with Dr. Levicky. Did he call you about the MRIs?
No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, he didn't see any sort of abnormality on there as far as lesions in the cord or anything like that.
Okay.
So he'll be able to tell you a little bit better what his plan is.
But wait, you're like the nicest doctor that they've seen. Come back. Oh my God, he's gonna go right through the top of the door frame.
There wasn't anything. There's
I told her. You didn't tell her she rolls over from her belly on her head.
She doesn't really do that. When do
She
you
does.
see her do that?
You put her in the belly, she get her long enough, she'll roll over.
She never rolls over on me at home.
I paid you $5 to shoot up. How's that?
$5.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, so I hear she's making some progress, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the MRI was all normal.
I hate him. Everything about this doctor gives me the fucking ick. Like, he is so... Even just, like, the tone of his voice that, like, well, you know, everything on her MRI was normal. So, thanks for wasting our time. Like, everything about his tone is so off-putting. And if this motherfucker ever sees this video, which I doubt he will, but listen, if you ever see this video, Dr. Lubicki, or whatever the fuck your name is, you need to up your bedside manner. Like, you need to change that shit up. Especially if you're dealing with children and their parents who are likely very scared and nervous, okay? Okay, I know this is just like another number on your day of things to do, okay? That sentence didn't really make sense, but I think you get what I'm driving at. I know these people are just essentially nameless, faceless entities that you have to deal with in a day. But for the love of God, have a little bit of compassion, even if you have to fucking fake it. Thank you for listening.
Right. Okay.
Let's have a look at her here. Now, has she seen genetics or anybody? If you look at the ratio between her trunk length and her legs and her arms, they seem a little bit short. Probably she needs to be seen by genetics at some point to see if they think she has any kind of a syndrome.
Okay, here's the thing though. He said that last time, right? Why wouldn't you schedule that up then as well? We're going to have an MRI and we're going to see the geneticist. I mean, I suppose using one to outrule the other is a thing, but like, why wouldn't the plan of action be, okay, let's do this MRI and see if there's any nerve damage, any lesions, anything like that. And if that comes up fine, let's schedule you with the geneticist. And also, like, I'm not a doctor, but looking at Allie, I don't see disproportion. I don't see a disproportion. Anybody else?
I don't see anything else. Her head control's pretty good.
She's not bearing weight on her legs or anything. Do you think she'll be able to walk?
I don't see any impediment to that. She's She's only 8 months old.
See, the way he just said that even, could you just say, well, it's kind of too soon to tell, but it doesn't look like there's going to be anything standing in the way of that as of right now. Anything? Could you say anything with like an ounce of fucking compassion, you dismissive cunt?
Alright, good luck now.
Yeah, no, don't bother asking if they have any further questions about their child that they have literally no answers to. I hope he accidentally zips his dick up in his jeans.
There's nothing wrong with old Brad.
All babies bear weight by like 4 months old. I mean, what are we supposed to wait till she's 5 years old and she can't bear weight on her legs?
Call more doctors, right?
Good for her, honestly. Leah is doing the number one thing you should be doing for your children, especially before they can communicate what they feel, pain, anything like that verbally, is she is advocating for that little girl because, and good on her for knowing to do so at this young age, because like, fuck that guy.
We really should get a second opinion, but for now, I'm pretty happy with our MRI results.
They were acting like good. Yes, they were. That's good.
Alright. This has got developmental slowness.
Delay. He wants to send her to a geneticist.
The checker on.
To make sure she don't have no syndrome or anything.
That would be a very relieving feeling. Now, obviously, they have more doctors to see and a diagnosis to get, but knowing that there is nothing wrong in her spinal area, no lesions, no abnormalities, no nerve damage.
Adam, Aubrey, and I are headed to the fair with my friend Tiffany, her boyfriend, and her baby. Adam's been ignoring me all day, but I hope the fair is a chance for all of us to have some fun.
I love Aubrey walking on her hands and feet like that. That is so funny.
Look this guy. Hey. Hi, Kika.
I'll take the turd.
Her name is Aubrey. Watch out for the fan.
Like 8 feet away.
So what's it like living with Aubrey and Chelsea?
An adventure.
I might imagine.
Complain about absolutely everything.
Adam's gonna complain the whole time and be an ass.
I love when couples accurately describe each other. It's so cute.
That is my life.
You have to pay to get in.
$5 first.
Are you buying your own ticket? Are you? Chill.
Wow, what a gentleman.
Yes, you or not.
Hey, look at that girl.
I already told you. The minute we walked in, there's a girl standing there.
Was it really?
That I hooked up with.
Oh. Remind me to write that girl a condolence card and send it her way. $5 for a ticket and you couldn't fucking do that? But now you're gonna talk about and look at the other girls you hooked up with? You know, maybe I was wrong about Adam. He seems great.
She waved at me and I waved and, you know, typical Chelsea balling her off. Oh, I want to. I don't want to hold her hand.
Well, then don't be waving at all the girls.
Exactly. Exactly. I didn't. Cool. You'd wave at somebody else. You wouldn't be like, oh, get away from me. This is why I didn't even come here.
You literally volunteered to come. Yeah, he is such a sad sack of shit. Like, I don't know if it's because the moon is full, but like, I've seen these episodes before. I knew that this was gonna happen, and I am so fucking irritated. I feel like if I was Chelsea's friend during this time, I would have beat that kid up.
What?
Obviously, we're gonna people that we've done so fast.
Imagine like being with someone who wants nothing more than just to like publicly humiliate you over and over again and treat you like shit. Not only in front of your friends, but like on TV.
I'm really shaken up after the fight with Joe, so I asked Jordan to come meet me before he goes to work.
How are you?
Everything okay?
Well, me and Joe got in this really big fight, and I told him, like, I was completely honest with him about seeing you, and he lit.
What was said?
He told me I'm a bad mom.
Well, you're not a bad mother. He's just trying to make you feel bad. So what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna call my mom and ask her if I can stay there. Even though I really don't want to.
Why don't you want to stay with your mom?
We just have a history of never getting along, and
But we have nowhere else to go, so I guess it's better than nothing.
I think it's interesting. I don't know if Kaylin actually said the issues that she had with her mom. Her mom is an active alcoholic, which I'm not here to shame alcoholics. I just stating the facts, and was insanely negligent towards Kaylin, like, her whole childhood, and put her in very dangerous situations. On top of not getting along.
yeah. Hi, Mom.
Hi, what's going on?
Joe and I just got into a really big fight. Well, I'm okay, but I just can't go back to Jen and Eddie's house. I need someone else to stay. I was hoping that I would be able to stay with you.
Well, if that's no problem, then why the fuck isn't she already living with you? Oh, that's right, they don't get along.
My mom and I have been getting along better since our talk, and I'm trying to focus on studying. But it's hard because I really miss Kiefer. Today, I'm babysitting Jace while my mom's at work. I'm not supposed to leave the house with him, but I had to run to the store.
Great. Sounds like some sound decision making. I'm sure Barbara won't take issue with that at all.
We're home, Jace. We're home, Jace.
Alright, I'll give her credit for one thing. He was buckled appropriately. We gotta reach for the bare minimum with Janelle, you know what I'm saying?
What is this? What's this in your car for? Because I took him to the store real quick. You're not supposed to take the baby out without my permission.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do stuff like that, like pretending the stain on the couch is not from you, or that you didn't take Jace to the store, maybe, like, hide the evidence. Like, you're so dumb. Get better at deceiving your parents. You'll get along better.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I just went up the street real quick and I came back. You gotta call me and ask permission. Is it all right? Understand? Yes. Don't do it again. Because you're gonna push me one time too many, and then I'm gonna be calling the police.
Okay, this is where Barbara needs to shut the fuck up. Like, literally, I usually err on the side of Barbara, okay? She said what she said. Janelle apologized. She agreed to do it differently moving forward. Whether or not she would actually do it is beside the point. And then, like a boomer, no offense to any of my boomers out there, because if you're here, I trust that you're one of the good ones. Like a boomer, like, she just continues. Like, you don't have to beat a dead horse. Like, she got the point. She heard you, she responded as you requested, said okay, and agreed to make the changes going forward. Leave it at that. I feel like parents sometimes do a little too much, and I'm guilty of it as well. But, like, once you get the point across, and the child responds appropriately, or whatever, you get whatever point across you need to, stop talking, just shut up.
It's frustrating that I can't take Jace wherever I want. That I can't even take him 5 minutes up the street.
If you took care of the baby from when he was born, we wouldn't have this problem.
Oh my god. And this is where I leave.
See, I mean, I don't want to agree with Janelle. I don't. But, like, I don't agree with her leaving. But I understand where she gets frustrated, because that's true. What Barbara said is absolutely 150% true. If she had just been taking care of her kid from day one, she wouldn't have to worry about any of this shit. She wouldn't have to live with Barbara. She and Jace could be out on their own. She could be, doing things the way she wants to. But, like, I don't think it's productive to continue to throw it in her face when she is literally doing what you asked. She's communicating to you how she feels about the situation, that it's frustrating for her, that she can't just take her kid out if she wants to. And yes, while the reason for that is because she hasn't been taking care of her kid from day one, I don't think it's helpful to be throwing that in her face when she's just telling you how she feels. Calmly, no less. So I think they're both the problem in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? I don't think they know how to handle each other.
I'm grateful my mom is letting me stay with her since I can't go back to Joe's.
Somebody's at the door.
Hello.
Hi. All right, well, you can stay in here.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what happened?
Joe basically, I told him that I was dating someone else and he freaked out and I need to get out of his house.
All right, well, are you seeing somebody else?
She said disgustedly.
Yeah, I am.
And Joe found out about it?
Well, I wasn't gonna lie to him anymore. Like, I feel like he needs to know.
Well, why don't we figure out something to go get your things, okay? And you stay for as long as you need.
Well, I plan on this being only temporary.
Well, you take as much time as you need.
Okay, the words you were looking for there, Kaylin, were thank you. And just leave it at that. So many of our problems in life could be handled by just leaving it at that. I appreciate the boundary of, hey, I'm just going to be here for a little bit, but just say thank you and move forward. I also appreciate that this is the one, I guess this is the episode where I appreciate things. I appreciate the fact that Susie's actually acting like a parent for once. Absence does make the heart grow fonder.
But we're going to have to work out a plan on who's going to watch Isaac, because I know that your schedule is pretty crazy. Have you given that any thought?
I was gonna ask Junior if he could still watch Isaac for me.
Do you think that's really a good idea at this point?
Right now, I don't have any other options.
And also, like, it's not like Joe and his family are going to go away. Like, they're still going to be part of Isaac's life. So, yeah, I do. Thanks.
I am going to lay down some ground rules right from the very get-go here.
Ooh, lay him down, Susie.
No being on the phone all hours of the night, and that clicking, click with the texting drives me insane. You know that.
Not the clicking. That's the sound of a sidekick, bitch.
And just help out when you can. I do expect you to clean up after yourself and after Isaac, okay?
It's been a really long day, so can we talk about this later?
Okay, no problem.
Isaac. Look at you. What are you eating? Are you eating dirt? He's sharing his dirt with you.
Thank you. Can I have that? Will you share?
Yay! That's right.
I love sharing dirt. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Thank you for letting me stay here.
You're welcome. You're always welcome. You know that.
Does she, though? Does she? I guess absence makes the heart grow fonder and the brain grow forgetful.
Can you please put her to bed? What are you doing?
What?
Can you get Jim Jams on?
What the fuck? Can you just do something for your kid? Like, my God. For the amount of bitching that Adam does in the future about how, like, oh, I wasn't a good dad always. Like, that is a fucking understatement. He's pissing me off today.
Our trip to the fair was horrible. It sucks that Adam and I can't seem to get along.
Sucks that you don't have any protection in that outlet with that toddler sitting right next to it.
What are you doing?
Watching TV.
Mommy will just do everything. Daddy was supposed to hold you and put you to bed.
She wants to play.
Let's go rent a movie.
Would you get moved on right now?
I guarantee I don't like it. And you know that I'm not gonna like it.
Why do you always have to do something? Why can't you just chill out?
Why can you not do something? Why do you have to only chill out? It's your whole life is chilling out, bro. Like, get a
Every day.
Why can't you hold her and give it to her?
She likes to lay flat. Obviously.
Just
leave her alone.
I don't want to cuddle her to bed. Sorry.
Yeah, some people actually like their kids and want to be around them. Weird, huh?
You can't go upstairs.
Why would you call me older when she's drinking a bottle?
You're acting right now.
Because you just called me for no reason.
Well, I sure hope it works out between you two. It sure seems like a match made in heaven.
Even though Allie's MRI was normal, the idea of a genetic syndrome scares me. So I made an appointment for the developmental therapist to come by while Corey's at work.
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Just fine. Oh, we took her to Morgantown yesterday.
You did?
Yes.
And what did they say?
They said that the MRI was fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good news.
Yeah, but I still feel personally that there's more to it.
I would say maybe take her for a second opinion, get maybe the legs x-rayed again.
The doctor did say that he would mail me an appointment to see the geneticist. Do you know what they'll do? I don't know.
They will probably do some blood work, for one, and there's certain things that they'll look at.
Wait a minute, this lady looks like Trailer Park Anya Taylor-Joy. And good for her.
Feature-wise, put all of her symptoms together and see if they can come up with a syndrome.
Do you think maybe some kind of syndrome could be causing her muscle tone to be like that?
Yes, see, she's not putting no weight on her feet at all. I can't exactly say what it is that's wrong with her legs, but I know enough that I believe there's something.
Well, good. This has been very productive.
After my mom freaked out at me for taking Jace to the store, I needed to get out of the house.
Well, okay. Again, I know this is just something written by Teen Mom 2 producers or whatever. I don't think I could call what Barbara did freaking out on you. I don't agree with the things that she said, like the timing of the things that she said. I agree with the things she said, but I don't agree with the timing of what she said. But I don't think she freaked out on you.
I haven't seen Kiefer in a couple days, and I really miss him. So this afternoon, we're meeting up at the beach near his cousin's house.
Hello.
What's up? Sucks we don't never get to hang out anymore.
I know, because I need to split my time between work, school, Jace, and you. So I'm sorry we didn't get to see each other that much.
It's almost like real life. You know?
It's alright. Your son's the most important thing in your life right now.
Mm-hmm. So how have you been? I miss you.
It's been a couple days. He didn't ship off to Nam.
I'm a little homesick lately. I haven't seen anybody in like 2 years. My older brother.
What if we just packed up right now in New Jersey?
Let's do it.
You want to?
Yeah?
Let's go.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to up and drive to Jersey.
Why not?
You drive to Jersey so I can see my family.
We can get away for a little bit, go on an adventure at the same time, and we'll have fun. We'll have our first road trip together.
Wow. I hope it ends like Thelma and Louise.
I have enough gas money to get up there in an emergency. We can use my mom's credit card for gas and food.
You don't got school or work or whatever?
Well, I do. I have 1 day of work, but I can call them and tell them that I have a vacation planned.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over really well. And I'm sure it's only 1 day. That sounds legit.
What about your mom? She's not gonna kick you out or something for going, is she?
I don't know.
Well, that's good. You should probably make this decision hastily, not knowing whether or not your mom will kick you out. Because as you remember, seconds ago, we just determined that Jace is the most important thing in your life right now.
I'll just tell her that I'm gonna go to Myrtle Beach to a concert.
Good idea. Alright, we're really going to Jersey.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Wow. Young love. It's so exciting to abandon all of your responsibilities and your child for a trip to New Jersey.
Normally, Joe watches Isaac on the weekends while I'm at work, but he's clearly still mad at me because he's not responding to my texts.
Hi, what are you doing?
I have to get to work, and I need someone to take Isaac.
Hello?
Hey, Junior.
What up?
So, I know Joe and I got into, like, a really big fight and everything, but, like, Isaac is still a big concern, and I know you're concerned about him, too, so would you still be okay with being, like, watching him?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
When'd she get an iPhone? Did MTV just give all these girls upgrades or what?
Hey.
Sleep?
Yep, I just fell asleep. You said Sprite and iced tea, right? Yeah. I'm glad Junior's willing to help out with Isaac. Now I just need to figure out how to get the rest of my stuff from Joe.
I'm thinking a heist. Although, you're close to New Jersey, so maybe Janelle and Kiefer could show up and rob the joint, and, you know, maybe some of your stuff would show up in there somewhere.
Things have been so bad with Adam lately, I need to have a serious talk with him. I think he knows I'm mad, because he didn't come home from his friend's house when he was supposed to today.
Hello? What? You can't just leave and sleep all day and expect me to just take care of her. I don't ever get to do that. You don't ever even work.
You haven't worked for your full life.
Yeah, I have. You're gonna have to pay your child support.
You stay home all day.
And take care of your child, you dumb motherfucker. Oh, I hate him. I hate him so much. I just want to push him over.
You're playing with Aubrey. So do.
Well, you're gonna come help now or what?
Busy.
You're busy. For me.
Girl. Throw him out or I will. Pretty weird that you still have the camera crew in your bedroom at 2 a.m.
I know we have to take Allie to see a geneticist, but I want to get a second opinion on her MRI results first. So I'm calling a specialist at another hospital.
Hey.
Hey.
I just have to make this phone call. Is that okay?
It's for the Shriners Hospital for Allie. I was trying to get an appointment, I guess. I'm not sure what to do. It's for my daughter.
Okay, and what is her medical problem?
Well, she's 8 months old and she's not bearing any weight on her legs. And her legs are also turned in.
What about an appointment October 14th at 11:30?
Okay, that should be fine. Alright, thank you so much.
Good talking with you.
You too. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
God, remember when we used to have phone etiquette and now we're all just like too afraid to answer our phones? Ugh, making appointments is the worst. Sorry, those were just some millennial musings for you.
That is 2 days before my wedding, but my kid getting her better is more important than getting married. Me and Corza are practically married. We just have to have a ring around her finger.
At least we're spending all this money for an attitude of indifference.
I'm excited for my trip to New Jersey with Kiefer, but I don't want my mom to know. So Kiefer's waiting down the street, and I'm hoping to sneak in and out without her noticing.
Wait a minute, you're trying to sneak in and out without her noticing, and then you're just gonna be gone for like 3 days? And like, this is where I stopped defending Janelle. Like, obviously the New Jersey thing as a whole is a dumb move, but also it shows the audience, the viewer, and Barbara, what is fundamentally wrong about Janelle's mentality, because she is just picking up and leaving without worrying or thinking about the care of her son even a little bit. She doesn't have to care, so she doesn't, you know?
Hey, where'd you come from? I was hanging out with Kiefer. Why do you got a backpack with you?
Because I'm going to a concert in Myrtle Beach.
If you're going to a concert in Myrtle Beach, you don't bring clothes with you.
Because we're going to stay there for like 2 days.
Oh, no, how are you going to do that?
I have money and his grandfather's.
So you're going to, like, pay for Kiefer again?
Kiefer has his own money.
How can he have his own money? Doesn't work. You're up to no good again.
Alright, well, I'm going.
You're going? When am I supposed to expect to see you again? Days? What about school?
I'm only going to miss 1 day. That's it.
Bye, Jace. Love you. Come here, give me a kiss. Nothing? Okay. That is heartbreaking. Even though he doesn't care at this moment, that is heartbreaking. That is every shot. There's at least one of these shots in almost every episode in the season where Janelle leaves, slams the door, and Jace is right behind her like, where the fuck you going? I just remembered who you are.
I can't believe we're going to Jersey.
I know. We're going.
We are out. Let's go. Burn the roads up.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
I was planning to get the rest of my stuff from Joe's house today, but he texted me that I need to pay him back the $600 that I borrowed from him first. I don't have that kind of money on me, but I need my stuff, so my mom and I are going to try to get it anyway.
I'm gonna go have a conversation with them.
Okay.
You stay here. If they don't allow me to go in to get your stuff, I am calling the cops.
Okay.
Hi, Janet.
Where's Kim?
She's in the car.
She's not coming inside?
Not right now. I'm here to get Kaylin's stuff. She needs some of her stuff. We gotta get it out of here.
Well, Kaylin owes Jonathan $600 and
The banks are closed. What are we gonna do?
well, that's up to Jonathan because he packed all her stuff and everything. He's the one that's got it.
Where is it?
That's all.
Excuse me?
He doesn't want to give it to her because she's played him pretty dirty, Susie. You
Okay,
know that.
everybody's played pretty dirty here.
Nobody's played dirty with her.
You know,
I can't wait for this era of this to be done. Because, like, Joe is insufferable at this stage. I don't disagree that Kaylin played pretty dirty. Completely. Outright defied what was asked of her in order to keep her and her son under a roof. But, like, the pettiness is a bit much for me.
What? I disagree with that.
don't be
I
rude
really
here.
disagree with
Jonathan,
that.
don't be rude here because I'm not in the mood.
I'm not being rude. I'm not being
No,
rude.
I want to get her stuff out of here and let's end it.
You can get her stuff when I get my money.
When you get your money?
He's being adamant about it, and I'm going to tell you why. Because
All right.
she's been seeing this guy
Well,
for
now I have to
3.5
call in the
months.
authorities. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, call the authorities.
I love that, like, Janet's, like, actually trying to explain to Susie, like, okay, well, here's the logic behind why he wants his money before she gets her stuff. And she's like, all right, I'm calling the authorities. Like, if this was anybody else's mom, for the most part, I would be like, how dare that young man speak to her that way? Like, yes. But, this family took in her daughter when she said, absence makes the heart grow fonder, so let me leave. You know? So, I feel like this is kind of a fight where nobody wins.
I'm going to.
How are they gonna get it? They gonna fight it?
What'd she say?
Money. You don't get your stuff until he gets the money. So, the police are coming.
When he lent me the money in the first place, he never gave me a deadline of when it had to be paid for me to pay him back. But now that he's pissed off, he needs the money and he's gonna hold my till I give it to him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have her walk out of here and then just never see her again. She's gonna disappear with my son and never give me money.
I mean, I think this would be a good time for Janet to, you know, put a little bit of realism into his head that that's not going to happen because the court exists. Yeah, great sound bites though.
No, what the getting married for? What the hell she has to talk to anybody for? Can she not get out?
Hi, folks. Hi, Janet.
Yes, I am. Come on in, guys.
Here's the story. We can't force you to do anything, nor will we force you to do anything. If you don't want to give the clothes back, if there's an issue of money, that is between you and them.
If I was willing to give her stuff back, I have no trust in my heart that she's not gonna just disappear with my son and never see me again. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing.
Okay, but has Kaylin ever given you an indication that she's going to take Isaac and never see you again? Like, I just feel like holding her stuff hostage, and well, I do agree that she should be paying him back. I think holding her stuff hostage when you could just get her the fuck out of your house instead, and then go file paperwork for visitation to cover that base legally. It just seems like a long way to go for the same result.
You'll just have to have some custody papers drawn up. You're going to have to go to domestic and file for child support. It's going to get real ugly because he's being a freaking idiot.
I'm not saying I'm gonna do this because I would never do this to his mother. But say if she wanted to come here and I told her no, she couldn't take a child, could I do that?
And without a custody agreement, yeah.
And we do not have a custody agreement, so I can hold him until we go to court.
Yeah.
You have a good day, officer. Appreciate you coming.
I'm gonna advise you. I told him. Child custody, get in black and white. It's gonna prevent either one of you from taking off.
He thinks that we don't need it to go that far.
There's no questions asked.
It's got to get done, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Ma.
We're going to see Corey's parents, and we're going to fill them in on the appointment I made to get a second opinion on Allie's MRI. Hey.
Hey, y'all got?
Say
What you got?
hi.
A couple pretty babies?
Say hi, Papa.
I got some good news today. I got a hold of Shriners, and they made me an appointment for Allie, the October 14th.
3 days before the wedding.
I know. But I don't care as long as she gets seen.
Yeah.
Their family, like Corey's family, his dad and his stepmom, they are so sweet and so involved with the kids, and like they just fill my heart with warmth, and like that's what a family should be like, you know? Not necessarily like one man, one woman. Not the whole Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve thing, but like just that kind of like love and care from like all the generations of your family, you know? I think that's always really sweet to see.
I talked to the birth of 3 lady today, and she said that I should still go to the geneticist. They can put all of her symptoms
What's going on with that flag throw?
together and see if they find any kind of syndrome. But she was very proud of the improvement.
I can see improvement in Allie, like every week. Her legs are getting stronger, and she just seems like she's doing more.
Because glasses helped a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of improvement, we got a little bit to settle out, don't we?
Oh, what's the bet?
But Allie can roll over from her belly to her back.
Really?
I saw it, but Leah don't want it.
That hat is gonna turn itself inside out pretty soon.
Well, I haven't saw it.
What's the bet?
$5.
You want to try it now?
Yeah.
All right, show baby, come on.
So baby.
Ready?
Yay, Allie.
Right now. Can you do it, sissy?
Now don't touch her.
You gotta get the bib out
Oh.
of her. Watch out.
Come on, Allie. $5
What
is
you
on
wanna
you.
do?
5 months. Oh, look at the girl. Look at the girl. She did it.
Yay! And Corey's $5 richer.
Daddy beat Mommy.
You owe Daddy $5.
Good job. It's one bet though. I'm happy to lose.
Well, I'll be a son of a bitch.
Where is your daddy? He should be here.
Adam didn't come home until 4 in the morning last night. And with all of our fighting lately, I think I've finally had it with him.
Good night.
At least for this season.
I love you.
Hi.
Hello.
You just missed Aubrey. I just put her to bed.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help.
I help.
With what? And whom? And where? And how?
I hate how you always
But
say
you,
I
you
don't
help like
help
a
at all.
lot, and then after a while, it just like gets less and less, and then you just stop coming home at night.
I come home every night.
At like 4 in the morning doesn't really count to me.
I don't know. Just trying to have fun while I'm young.
Well, that must be so nice for you, you little pussy bitch.
Yeah, I wish I could have some fun too. When you're a kid, you just can't do the stuff you used to do. And when you're going out every night, all night, I get worried. Sometimes I think you're cheating on me or doing other stuff.
No, I'm not cheating on you, but other times. Yeah, I'm cheating on you. You cheated on me.
Oh my god, you just said you cheated on me.
Everybody cheats. I know you cheated. Don't lie.
Everybody does not cheat.
Okay, Chelsea, you're just perfect.
I don't think that's what she was saying. I think she was making a broader point that it's not normal in relationships without already predetermined situations or predetermined guidelines in your relationship and boundaries in your relationship for people to go fuck other people, you know? I think that's what she was saying.
You have cheated on me.
At least 5 times.
That's a lot.
No, it's not.
You shouldn't have even cheated once.
Well, you shouldn't have been so crazy and
So it's my
drawn
fault
me
that
away.
you...
Wow. You know, I think if you're taking a psychology course or any sort of course where you're learning about Darvo or manipulation or gaslighting or I don't know how to spot abuse, I think we could just watch Chelsea's clips in the first season of Teen Mom and you can get a real feel for it and what it looks like in action.
If you were nice and I was happy with you, I would have stayed with you.
So it's my fault that you cheated on
I
me.
didn't say that. Never
Then
once.
what?
I don't tell you.
You literally just said.
Well, you shouldn't have been so crazy and
So it's my
drawn
fault
me
that
away.
You literally blamed her for it and then denied blaming her for it. I despise him.
So are we done?
Yep.
You just think we should be done?
Yeah.
We all think you should be done. You should think you should be done. Okay? Aubrey probably thinks you should be done. Be done!
We both know this ain't working out.
No.
I'm not gonna live like this.
Well, I don't want to either.
He's not gonna live like this. Adam refuses to live like this. You couldn't understand. You know, some guys have to get jobs and they can't live for free under the roof of the house where their girlfriend's dad pays the bills. Some guys contribute to their children's livelihoods. Adam is not gonna live like this, being able to skate by doing nothing and contributing nothing. He's not gonna fucking stand for it.
Just gonna get
Okay, whatever.
stay somewhere else.
Girl, why are you crying? This is the best thing that could have ever happened to you, and I really wish you would have ran with it a little harder for a little bit longer.
Text me if you ever need any help, I guess.
With what? Watching someone sleep? Call of Duty cheat codes? A tutorial on how to be a useless sack of shit? Now, if you'll excuse me, let's put some different music over the outro before we take a quick intermission and get to the other episode. Wow. A truly majestic episode. full of me feeling nothing but rage. All right, let's take that quick intermission and then we'll get on to episode 10? 9. I don't know, whatever the hell the next episode is.
Please don't. It's Christmas.
I have school today, but it's hard to focus because I'm so stressed. I moved out of Joe's house last week, but I let him have Isaac for the weekend. And when my mom and I went to get my things, it got pretty ugly.
So, like, where you living now?
I'm staying with my mom until I get things figured out. I just don't know how long it's gonna last there because we always fight. Have we been fighting
Like a lot?
Not since I moved in, we haven't fought, but that could change.
So since you moved out and everything, it's like, is it better now for you?
I don't know. Like, I'm happier because I feel like I don't have to sneak around.
So what exactly happened with you guys and Joe?
He confronted me and I was honest with him about dating someone else. He wasn't happy about it, so like that night I moved out and all my stuff's at his house. The other day I tried to go get it, but he wouldn't let me get it. The cops came and everything.
So you don't have your stuff?
What do you mean the cops came?
Yeah.
Why were the cops there? Because Joe wouldn't let me get my stuff. My mom called them.
Yeah, that was your first mistake. Because cops are not going to do anything. They're not going to demand that you go get your property. At the end of the day, the eventual outcome would probably be something like small claims court, which takes time. I don't know what Susie was trying to accomplish there, but, you know, it is what it is.
I owe him money and he won't give me my stuff until I pay him.
How's Isaac?
He's with Joe now, and I have to get him back, but we're not talking. Really? So this is just all blown out of proportion.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I do feel like a lot of this was blown out of proportion. Like, I don't think that she made all the right choices leading up to all this, but, like, this feels very stupid.
Adam and I just broke up, and the timing's pretty bad since my birthday's this week. So my dad's trying to cheer me up.
So what happened this night?
I don't know. It's just we were getting along, and I didn't feel he was there enough, and he felt that he was.
But he wasn't.
Like, he'd come home at 4 in the morning, and then he didn't understand, like, why I'd be so mad. And then he told me he was cheating on me. It's pretty that he'd be with other girls while I was begging him to come home with me and his kid.
Was there like a screaming match or just a...
If we both kind of agreed. And if he really was with other girls, then I was right the whole time.
Imagine being Randy and, like, listening to this and then having to watch it unfold and watch the way that piece of shit treated his daughter. Like, ooh! The fact that Randy did not run him over with a John Deere tractor at some point. It's something I'm going to call admirable, to be honest with you.
No.
So what should I do?
You move on. You plan a life without him. He's no help to you whatsoever. He hasn't paid any child support. He owes probably close to $2,000.
But it's still like a breakup. It's still like isn't what I would want right now.
You're always hoping for that fairy tale. Fairy tale has to have a prince. Not a toad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong. Except that Adam isn't a toad. He's like a hairless sloth covered in scabs.
Kiefer and I decided to take a spontaneous trip to visit his brother in New Jersey.
I'm super excited that we're going to New Jersey.
I know, I'm really excited too. I guess to meet your older brother finally, the one that you constantly talk about.
Yeah.
I borrowed my mom's credit cards to help pay for food and gas.
Wait, I thought you had food and gas money and your mom's credit card was just for emergencies. Either way, you're a thief.
I have credit cards.
What premium in that?
My plan is to pay her right back so she doesn't get mad.
You really think that that's how she's not gonna get mad? Because you paid her right back? With what? With what? Like, if you can't pay for this in the first place, how are you gonna pay her back? I don't feel like I was this short-sighted at this age. Do you? Because I feel like I know I made better choices. But, like, even when I did stupid shit, I didn't do this kind of stupid shit. With bad logic.
857. Debit or credit?
Credit.
Actually, the real crime is that she got that giant bag of snacks for $8.57. I would be like $17 today.
It's crazy to be back in Jersey. What's up? What's up, man? Who's this?
I'm
This
Janelle.
is, my girlfriend Janelle. I'm Chris.
Nice
Cooper's
to meet
older
you.
brother. You guys, this is Jana.
Hi. I'm Janelle.
Nice formal handshakes going on there. Also, one of my favorite things is how she told Barbara that they were going to a concert in Myrtle Beach and they were going to stay there for a couple days. But then she also took Barbara's credit cards and then spent them en route to fucking New Jersey. In New Jersey. Girl, you're stupid. Maybe I'm just a sociopath. Or maybe I'm just a chronic overthinker. But like, if you're gonna do dumb shit, at least do it well. You know?
So you're just like on a whim? Yeah, 1 second we was like we wasn't going nowhere, next second we was. Where'd you meet at?
Party.
At a party. That sounds like Kiefer.
Chris has told me a little bit about you. You have a son?
Mm-hmm. I have a son named Jace. He's 1 year old.
He's why we're filming today. Because I got knocked up in high school. Do you like my hairdo?
That's really cool. And he's with your mom, right?
Yeah, my mom has temporary custody of him because she was going to take me to court for custody, but then I didn't have enough money for the lawyer.
Honestly, these are things that I wouldn't be like just divulging to people I don't know. There has to be like a complete lack of either a lack of self-awareness or a lack of understanding of how abnormal that is for people, you know?
Our mom's a psycho. Parents just don't understand, man.
Oh, man.
My wedding's 2 weeks away, and because we've been so focused on Allie's health issues, we're nowhere near ready.
Guys, just have a seat. Okay, well, I've kind of put together a couple sample bouquets. I just want to hold it. 2-tone roses. Kinda,
The ones you were talking about?
yeah.
See, I like those too. I like that.
You got champagne taste, girl.
And a $2 wallet.
Women, am I right?
Let's hope we can get everything done.
That's real soon. I'm like, oh my gosh, do I have the money? Am I going to be able to do this?
You can't get away from old Paul. You can't get away from old Paul. Old Paul's a good girl.
You know, it's really heartwarming in a sincere way to see a dad being so involved with his kids. And it's very sweet. This has been my moment of sincerity for this episode.
On top of all the last minute wedding stuff we have to do, next week we're taking Allie to get a second opinion on her condition. But I'm trying not to think about that since tonight's our bachelor and bachelorette parties, and Corey's parents are taking the girls for the weekend.
Look at her little cute outfit. Look at her little cute outfit. Hello. What y'all doing?
So we're just chilling. We're just chilling today.
Hello.
So is everything else for the wedding pretty much good to go? No. Not really? I ain't even got our wedding band yet.
It's getting crazy.
I'm stressing.
Yeah. You ready?
Yep.
Thanks, you guys, for watching.
That's not a problem. Y'all have fun, but don't have too much fun. Corey?
Robbie. What?
No.
Oh, why is that directed to tonight? You ready? I got my girl.
Whew. For God's sakes, I didn't even have time to send out invitations. Invitations.
So is no one just coming to your wedding then?
No one got wedding invitations from us. Are we ready? Yeah, we're ready.
I think you should just enjoy yourself tonight.
It's hard to enjoy myself when I have, like, so much stuff on my mind.
Also, like, your hair keeps changing every day. Like, every day. And I know that this isn't always, like, the chronological order of things, but, like, it has to be a little bit, right? Because, like, they're coming up on their wedding day. Maybe she just got her hair done, and, you know, there were previous shots from things. But the last time her hair was all blonde with some sort of, like, extension situation going on, she was talking about going to the MRI, the first one. You know what? I can't be bothered to try to piece it together for you. You know, you expect too much of me.
I had school today, and I have work tonight, but I'm really upset about all the drama with Joe. I texted him, but I haven't heard back. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna get Isaac and all my stuff. Mom, do you have black shoes I can wear to work? My mom knows how stressed I am and has been trying to help.
Well, I have. I'll keep looking and see if I can dig out some more.
No, Mom.
What? You don't want shoes in your bed? Grow up.
What's up, Bo? Nothing much.
We're concerned about how you're doing after everything that went on.
I feel like I have things under control.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
But I want you to...
Emotions gotta be under control too.
Mhm.
They are.
No, not when you blow up
Would you like a glass of wine?
and start saying things that you shouldn't be saying.
I mean, obviously, I feel betrayed. I feel lied to.
Right.
Like I said, I don't like being lied to. I feel like I sacrificed a lot for somebody, and they kind of just spit in my face.
Are you going to give her clothes if she has your money, or...?
Nobody needs to worry about that. That's my issue.
Yeah, but your issue is going on in your mom's house. So, it is their issue. Like, the drama queen aspect of, like, Joe doing all this shit.
My biggest concern is that you maintain a relationship with the baby, and the only way you're going to be able to do that is maintaining a relationship at some level with Kale.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Communication is important.
Look, I'm not going to keep asking for her because I think she's a good mother. I'm not giving her any reason to keep my son from me at all.
Okay.
And it makes it just even easier that she's not here.
Great. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye. Take your water.
Okay, and after the book, I'm over it. You can get Isaac from Junior tomorrow, and I'll give you your stuff and a peaceful mirror when you have my money.
Okay. Is that not the same position that we were in before? It was, give me my money, I'll give you your stuff. Like, I don't... Cool. Also, the Nokia's back. What happened to the iPhone? What is happening?
I'm having my bachelorette party at my mom's house. I can't believe it's already here, but I'm excited to hang out with my friends.
Yeah, it seems like a rollicking good time. I hope there's penis-shaped pasta.
It smells funny.
It feels like one of them balls. You know what?
There's something in there.
Oh, Lord. Okay, everybody, we're going to play a game now. You need to put the condom on your banana with one hand and one hand only.
Man, if you guys played that game, like, I don't know, like a year or two sooner.
Ready, set, go.
I'm done.
They know what they're doing over there in West Virginia.
Dang, Leah, you're fast putting that condom on the banana.
Oh, no. I don't want anything to be posted. I know how to put that on the now.
That's fair. That's fair. And practice does make perfect or whatever.
Oh, I'm not going to eat the ball.
I love this gathering, this meeting of the minds.
the right way. You want to burn the fourth down.
So you happy to get married?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, as long as you sure.
Yeah.
You ain't stressed out?
I mean, I ain't feeling nothing like emotional, like stress or nervous. I mean, we're basically married already, so.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Rest your life with one woman?
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I only got about every other word of that.
So, like, you get excited.
No, I'm getting scared.
That's normal.
I hope everybody kind of gets cold with me because I'm like, I want to run. No, I'm
it's
scared.
Everybody gets cold feet. You guys have been through a lot. I'm sure you can get through a marriage. Marriages are like jobs. You have to work at them constantly.
Both equally.
Yeah.
I think I'll do it. I'm just scared.
The only thing is, what if you miss out on something more?
You know that one friend, what if you're missing out on something more?
It's so nice to get away from my mom and be in New Jersey with Kiefer. And tonight, we're going out for sushi.
I'm so hungry.
I'm ready.
Go to now.
Chicken teriyaki with the soup, and that's it. I'll have the shrimp tempura.
Yeah, blackened shrimp roll, the Philly roll, and the California roll.
Yeah, I'm ordering the same thing as him.
Who the fuck's paying for that, sir? Barbara?
My mom. What's she calling me for?
Why do parents ever call you? To be irritating.
Hi.
Janelle, what the hell is going on with you?
What do you mean?
You stole 2 of my credit cards. You and Kiefer think this is a big joke? That you stole my credit cards?
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Nice attitude. There's that respect that you were going to give to each other mutually.
Well, you know what? You have no place to live. Don't come back here.
I'll be back there to get my things.
No, you're not coming to my house. I'll be arrested.
Okay, then go ahead and have me arrested because my property is in that house and I'm going to get it whether you like it or not.
How much of that property did you actually pay for? Just saying. And I think Barbara's already built a case considering you stole her fucking credit cards, it's documented on camera, and you've used them all the way to New Jersey. Again, can't imagine having such little foresight, even at this age.
Man, tell her you can't talk about it right now.
And I'm not talking about it right now. I'm having dinner, so I will talk to you later.
What are you out to eat on my credit card? You gotta steal credit cards to make this guy happy? You ruined your college. You ruined your job. You ruined everything. And you're no longer a daughter of mine. You have the balls to steal my credit cards after I take care of your kid? Don't come back here. You'll never see your baby again.
Now, obviously, Barbara's just throwing around some fighting words there because Janelle will be moved in within the month. But, listen, for as many shitty things as Barbara says to Janelle, at some point, like, I don't know what you could do with her to make her understand or make her give a shit. She's just not going to, you know? I think the only solution was, yes, to take custody of Jace. And then, is it to cut Janelle off? I don't know. Because is it better that Janelle is in and out and deeply affecting that kid for years and years and years and years while this goes on? Or is it better to bite the bullet and then saddle yourself with raising a child for the rest of your life that you did not bring into this world? Like, like rock in a hard place, you know what I'm saying?
Wash your pretty hair. Your pretty hair.
With Adam gone, being in the house alone with Aubrey is sort of lonely.
That's funny.
But when it comes to taking care of her, not much has changed, since Adam was always out doing whatever he wanted anyway.
Aw, that would have been a really good time to fall back.
How you doing? Not too bad, you know. Been better. Me and Chelsea broke up again. And this time it's probably pretty serious because I moved my out of the house. I still gotta get my toolbox.
You got your toolbox. You're looking right at him. Nice Monster Energy hat there. I assume your name is Kyle.
And my blazer.
So did you break up with her?
Yeah, kinda. Well, I said I don't want this anymore, and she kind of agreed. It needed to happen. So we were always fighting.
Well, why do you fight all the time? What starts it?
Too controlling. I'd always go out, you just freak out.
Yeah.
You'd be home. Don't have to be home every damn night.
Yeah, you kind of do, though. That's the thing. If you want to be a parent and you want to be a part of your daughter's life and, you know, a good boyfriend and, you know, a contributor to your household, you actually kind of do. That's a really good try, though.
She'd go cry to her dad.
Does her dad, like, hate you or what?
Yeah.
We all do. Don't worry. It's not just Randy. It's all of us. Randy is all of us.
Yeah.
What caused the hate?
I don't know. What me and Chelsea always fought about. And obviously, she wouldn't say she did this and this to me. She'd always say,
Yeah.
oh, this is what he did to me, you know?
So he's protective.
Yeah, he's very protective.
Yeah, as he should be. And by the way, I'd love to see the edits from MTV where Chelsea was being abusive to you. I'd love to see them. But I'm certain that they don't fucking exist.
I can't blame him. I'll probably be the same way, but
Yeah.
I ain't gonna spoil her.
Yeah, right. Because you're not even going to participate. You don't even have a job. You couldn't spoil her if you wanted to. You couldn't buy a spoiler if you wanted to. Did I mention you're a fucking loser?
Like Randy does to Chelsea. I'm gonna miss Aubrey, that's for sure. That's about it. No, I'll miss Chelsea, just not right now. More happy that I'm away from her.
Yeah, I'm happy you're away from her too. And I don't even think, like, if you put a bunch of babies in a room, I don't think Adam could identify Aubrey, to be honest.
Last night we had our bachelor and bachelorette parties, and since the girls are still with Corey's parents, we were able to sleep in. But now that I'm up, I'm stressing even more about everything we have to do.
Listen to this. Monday, you guys have got to go in and try on new tuxes. You have to have all your guys there by next week. And then they have to, if theirs need altered, because she said it's the same way with the dresses. What are we going to do then? I think we need at least a month. This is ridiculous.
You get her marriage license this week. Married, bam, wedding is later.
I just don't want to do that and jump into that.
What's jumping into? We're gonna get married anyway.
I know. I'm confused.
No, you don't want to get married.
I'm not saying that. We should have waited too until Allie. We figured out what's wrong with her. I don't know. There's so much going through my head.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's what I suggested before, and then someone was like, well, maybe it takes the edge off of their worries, and it just seems like it added a lot more to their plate, which, you know, hindsight is 20/20, I guess, but 2020 was a terrible year.
I just think this is going way too fast, and I'm stressing out, and I'm getting kind of scared for it, too, I think.
What?
I think it's a big commitment.
Well, it is. Getting married after something small. Everybody don't just get married for the hell of it every day. They ain't like, well, I like her, I'm gonna get married. It's kind of serious.
I'm just scared because, like, we've been together for 3 months and we're getting married, and...
No, we ain't. We've really been together for...
We were apart 5 months.
That's hardly anything.
I don't know what he just said, but wow, that really puts it into perspective how fast this is. That's crazy. I'd like to retroactively agree with all the parents who were like, oh, this is so fast. This is moving so fast. This is moving so fast. Like, that's fast.
Just, like, want to make sure I'm not jumping into anything.
What do you think you are?
I mean, I know that I love you. I just don't want us to be young and be like, oh, yeah, let's get married. I want to understand the true meaning of it.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's something we probably could have assessed a long time ago. And by a long time ago, I mean, what, 3 months ago? I don't think I ever really realized how quickly all this transpired.
After I got Joe's text, I arranged to pick up Isaac from his brother Junior while Joe's at work.
Hi, silly. Hi.
Well, Mom? Thank you.
You're welcome.
No. Here, you play with this, and I play with this.
Have this pocket full of germs. I gotta get my schoolwork done.
Are you gonna type my paper for me, Isaac? I'm gonna have to type it when you go to bed. I'm so happy I have Isaac back, and Joe didn't try to keep him from me. But I want to talk to him now and make sure we're on the same page about Isaac.
Hey, Joe.
Now she has a BlackBerry? Pick a struggle.
I wanted to discuss Isaac's, like, where he's going to be during the week and which one of us has him when. I think I should have him Monday through Friday, and then you can have him Friday night, Saturday night.
Friday through Sunday?
Well, Friday night and Saturday night, and then I get him back Sunday.
Yeah,
And then hopefully it works out until we get a hearing for custody, so we can just get this in writing, and it will be like the same agreement. I wanted to tell you also that I should have the $600 I owe you for school in my account by the end of this week, and I was hoping that it would be okay if I can bring that to come get my stuff.
Yeah, like I said, just bring me the money and I'll give you all your stuff. I don't want to make a big deal out of it.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
You don't want to make a big deal out of it. You already made a big deal out of it. I think, honestly, the biggest drama queen in season 1 of Teen Mom 2 is Joe.
When I was with Adam, it was hard to hang out with Megan, but I'm hoping now we could spend more time together.
Hey, it's me. Me and Adam broke up, so we can be friends again.
Hello? Hey.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
So, guess what?
What?
Me and Adam broke up.
You okay?
Yeah, because it was like calm.
What was it over?
It was just basically the same stuff over again. But I think we need to get together.
I know, I miss you.
I know. I want to take Aubrey to the butterfly house. Yeah, so you should come with us.
I will.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You know, Chelsea is so... I've said this in regards to Megan a lot this season, but Chelsea is very lucky that Megan is a good friend. Because there would be a big part of me that was like, bitch.
Because it's my birthday week, I'm trying not to be depressed about Adam. And I'm really glad my friends are spending the day with me.
Isn't this amazing?
Yeah? Oh my god.
Look at them, Audrey.
I do like that this butterfly garden becomes like a tradition for her to take Aubrey to, and as Aubrey gets older, she's like terrified of butterflies. But she still seems taking her as like this special thing. Like, it's really sweet, but it's also like, it's kind of funny.
I feel like a year ago I was still like wanting that family. Yeah. But now that I think about it, like, I'm okay. And I tried the whole family thing.
You tried everything. So.
I did. I tried.
Just because two people have a kid doesn't mean they're going to spend the rest of their life together.
And I feel like it doesn't work if you do it backwards like I did. Like, I got pregnant and then wanted the family and, like, tried to make it work forever instead of, like, being together and then having a kid. It didn't work. He doesn't want that. So instead, I either am going to do it by myself or I have you guys.
Butterfly.
Atta girl. You don't need no man.
Kiefer and I are heading back today, but I don't know where I'm gonna go. My mom got really mad I used her credit cards, said she canceled them, and told me I couldn't come home.
Kiefer, get your stuff.
Damn, this sucks. I don't want to go back to North Carolina.
I like that, like, not only is Kiefer holding Janelle back, but Janelle is also holding Kiefer back, because Kiefer has family in New Jersey, and he could very easily stay there and crash with his brother until he actually, like, finds some means of self-preservation. So it's nice when two people are willing to ruin their respective lives for each other.
Come on, Kiefer.
Alright, well, thanks for letting us stay.
I hope you have a safe trip.
Thank you.
See you later, dude.
Here we go again, Jace. Look, Nene's got to pack your mother's clothes. I gave her a chance to come back, and then she has to treat me bad again. I'm so angry at her. She wants to steal my credit cards. That's it. That's her clothes. She won't be back this time.
Yeah, she will. Stop it. Man, I'll give Barbara credit for trying to have the follow through, though. I will. And for giving Janelle multiple chances to be a mother for her son. I honestly don't know what the right answer is, and I hope I never have to find out the hard way.
Where are we gonna stay tonight?
We can stay at Mike's house. He told me last week nobody was gonna be there for about another month.
Well, at least you've got a solid plan.
So what do you think we should do with this whole credit card thing?
You're just gonna have to pay it back.
I mean, I knew I was gonna have to pay it back. There's no way out of it.
I bet Mike's family was really excited to see their house on national television.
And I mean, she has Jay, so I'm gonna have to make truce with her at some point. And I am getting a financial aid check.
You'll be moved back right in, living there in like a week, I guarantee you.
Maybe.
She just needs some cool down time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know when people steal my credit cards, I just need some cool down time.
I just got paid, so I'll finally have enough money to get my stuff back.
All right, so we're staying consistent with the BlackBerry now. That's good.
I'm meeting Jordan today, and I'm excited to see him without that stress hanging over me.
Oh,
He's like, no, not the troglodyte again. I thought we were done with that.
Hey.
what do I do? Just have one like this?
Like this. You got him?
I got him.
What's up? Are you really holding him like that?
Why not? We're talking.
I hold baby like this. I don't want it too close to my body. That feels too comfortable.
You say, yes. Yes, you said it.
You want spaghetti?
How is it being at a Joe's house?
It's better. I feel like relieved because I don't have to sneak around anymore or worry about what anyone has to say about what I'm doing. I guess I have no more rules to follow. My mom says I have to keep my room clean. So, I feel like this time around I'm, more comfortable staying with her.
So are you fully moved out of Joe's, or?
No.
Are you gonna go by yourself, or are you gonna take someone with you to get your stuff?
I think I'm gonna ask my mom to come with me.
Why wouldn't you ask Jordan to come with you? Because not only would that be the return of petty, bullshit like Joe's been dealing out, he's also 6'100" and can help you carry a bunch of shit.
We don't need any more altercations.
Very true.
Hey, you don't live there. Who fucking cares, Be a little petty.
If you need someone to go with, I'll go with.
Yeah, I'm sure that would go over really well. No, Mama. That's not your dad. I think he likes you.
I like you too, Isaac.
So you have to like me, or my mom wouldn't be with you. Here, go with Jordan.
What's up?
So you're okay with him? Does he scare you still?
Dad.
Yeah, I can tell.
Look at his face. What are you doing over there?
I know it's been a really rough week for you and all, but I'm glad that we can spend more time together now since you're out of their house.
Me too.
Here's this giraffe as a peace offering.
My birthday is 2 days away, and I'm meeting my dad for dessert to let him know how I'm doing and maybe hit him up for a birthday gift.
Time out. Chelsea's birthday is in August. Don't ask me why I know that, I just do. Why are we dressed like it's the middle of winter?
Are you just doing dessert?
Yeah. Ooh, chocolate brownie. What are you getting?
A burnt cream custard. So where's Aubrey?
She's with Adam's parents for a little bit.
What's been going on?
I almost feel just numb about everything. I don't even know what I feel. I'm not happy, but I'm not super sad. I'm just
It just gets to be like a weight off your shoulders. That's quick.
swollen. So, there's a Lady Gaga concert in St. Paul. And I was thinking, like, it'd be a really awesome birthday present if you would, like, buy me tickets for
Who's this Lady Gaga?
Dad, you know who Lady Gaga is.
When is it?
My birthday.
Well, that's convenient. So who would go with you?
Tiffany wants to go, and then Megan. I think it'd be good girls' weekend. And I know damn well I need a girls' weekend. And I think you agree. I need teen time. A little teen time. So, you should really look into that.
I'll look.
God, I wish I grew up with a rich dad who would buy me anything I wanted. Legitimately. That sounds amazing. That's it. Full stop.
Okay. It'd be a great 19th birthday to your baby.
I wonder if she's like that with her husband. You know, Cole would be like, okay, honey, whatever you want.
Since the girls are still with Corey's parents until tonight, I decided to go talk to my mom about all the wedding anxiety I'm having.
How you feel about getting married?
I'd feel a lot better if you would figure out which side of the perm your hair is on.
Please, Dawn.
I'm getting frustrated with it. I haven't got my dress out. Corey hasn't got my wedding band. We was talking today and said something about postponing it, but I don't know what we're gonna do.
Something you gotta understand, y'all wanted everything in a hurry. You chose a very close date.
I'm completely stressed out about it. Were you scared before you married Lee?
Everybody's scared before they get married, because there's a lot that goes with marriage besides let's throw a ring on and live happily ever after. And every girl, and even guy, is nervous on their day of their wedding. What are you scared of?
I'm just afraid that when we're young, I hope we're thinking right and we know what we're doing before we make decisions. I don't want us to be like, oh yeah, let's get married, and then later on be like, no, it's not what I want.
Well, I mean, again, I feel like this is something that we probably should have assessed a little while ago before we started planning the wedding for 5 minutes from now. I know these two were having a lot of problems behind the scenes leading up to their wedding, so there may be more there than Leah is letting on.
That's things to think about because it's a lifelong situation. It's somebody that you can foresee growing old with. And I'm gonna tell you something, I don't care if it is right up till the day of your wedding. I don't care if you're walking up the aisle, decide, okay, this is not what I want. I don't care if they call you runaway bride or what, I don't care. You don't do it if you don't want to.
But will you fix my perm?
My dad came through on the Gaga tickets, and since the show's in St. Paul, he even booked us a hotel room for the night. My mom volunteered to watch Aubrey, so we're dropping her off now.
That's awesome. Also, a good lesson. Marry a dentist.
Hi. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hug.
Have you talked to Anne or anything?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
That'd be good.
Give me a kiss, give me a kiss. Love you too, bye. Okay, well, I gotta go before I feel bad. Okay, love you, Mom.
All right, love
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Look at that. A normal parent who says goodbye to their kids when they leave and are leaving them with their grandmother for like the first time in a while, and who care that they're leaving their child with the child's grandmother. That's what we should be looking at, Janelle.
On the road. Road trip. I don't think Aubrey even notices that me and Adam are broken up because he was never there.
I think she was.
I think it's just because I always felt like crap.
And she knew that.
Yeah, she could tell.
What the?
Adam just f***ing wrote me on Facebook. Hey, hope you have a good birthday and have fun, Chelsea. Miss you and love you still. Hope you're having fun. Sorry for everything. Have a good one.
Okay, listen, because of a loss I've recently experienced, I've been going way back on my own Facebook and my own memories, back to the very early days of me having one when they let people who weren't just in college get Facebook, which was around this time, around 2009. And I know that, like, posting something on somebody's wall or, like, having full-on conversations back and forth on public Facebook was very normal. But, like, what a weird thing to post for somebody's birthday.
No,
that. Delete that. Delete it.
He does that because he knows that it's with your head. He knows
Delete
that
it.
you will start to get
Alright,
sad.
alright. Stop yelling at me. Delete it right now. My heart hurt for a second, and then it went away.
Good.
I gotta call Randalicious. Dad. Adam wrote me on Facebook.
I love breaking news that couldn't possibly wait until later.
Delete him and block him. Okay, bye.
Hey, Dad.
I knew this was gonna happen.
That's why you got me and Megan here.
Exactly.
We got your back.
BFFs.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good.
Elevators are located directly behind you. All right, have a great stay.
Imagine like these three like rich teenagers who talk like this come walking into your hotel with a camera crew. Give them a raise.
Wait, I want to look out. We have all windows.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, that hurt.
Is it gonna look bad if I have gray boots?
You want more? Wow.
No, don't spray it yet.
Yeah, otherwise it won't stick to me. You guys ready?
Lady Gaga!
Okay, let's do it.
God. Honestly, I'm so glad to be a millennial. For however cringy we may be now, as middle-aged adults for the most part, we sure had some fun. Early adulthoods. And only then. Because the rest of it was like 9/11 and a recession and, you know, then COVID. We sure have seen some shit, man. How annoying would that be to have that camera crew in your face while you're just trying to enjoy the monster ball?
I know I have to face my mom, but I don't know what I'm gonna say to her.
I bet whatever it is, it'll be very apologetic and not at all rude and disrespectful. And I look forward to hearing it.
Right now, I just want to see Jace and get my financial aid check.
What are you doing here?
I came to see Jace.
You came to see Jace. You're not allowed here anymore. Janelle!
What, Mom?
Give me back my credit card.
I don't have your credit cards,
You
Mom.
used them.
I don't have them.
Well, where are they?
Where's my financial
Did you
aid
throw
check?
them? I mailed it back
Mailed it back where?
to the financial aid office.
Why?
Because, you no longer live here.
I
needed that check to move out. Now, I want to talk about my credit card.
I don't have your credit
Well,
cards.
where are they?
I don't have them.
Why did you do this?
I didn't.
Why did you do this?
See, like, I know people have been saying in the comments, like, Barbara is emotionally abusive, or she speaks to Janelle in such a way that, like, is it not how you should speak to your kids? Which, like, I don't completely disagree with. But, like, outside of calling the police and having this bitch escorted from my home, I would be losing my shit. Because you stole from me, you lied to me, you don't take care of your son, you're fucking up your job, you're fucking up your school, all for some fucking dick. And, like, the thing about it is that not only is it Janelle's problem, she's also making it Barbara's problem, and she's also making it Jace's problem. I have very little sympathy for Janelle, because she does not care for or think about how anything she does affects other people. And I know a big part of that is her age, but it also carries into adulthood with her. And I would be livid. I would have her escorted out of my home, period. I would put the baby in the crib, I would call the police and have her out. And I wouldn't let her come back. And I know that that's easy to say from, like, a third party perspective. And, like, well, what if it was your kid and da-da-da. You can't this is bad for everybody that lives in that house. So like in this moment, I do feel for Barbara because she has given Janelle chance after chance, and she will continue to give her chance after chance, don't worry. But like, she continues to give her these chances to better herself, to do right, to care for her son, to, you know, to right all her wrongs and move forward in a way that will allow for her to regain custody of Jace and be a parent and, you know, do all these things she's lamenting over to Kiefer. And every time Janelle just like gives her the finger and then talks to her like she's a piece of shit, and then like it's just the cycle repeats, and it's very frustrating to watch. Not as frustrating as Adam being a piece of shit, because for whatever reason he got way under my skin today, but you know, Janelle sucks.
I let you come here with that skanky guy boyfriend. Listen to me! Get out or I'll call the police. I have custody over
Call
him.
the police. I will. And I'm gonna say all I want to do is see my son.
All I want to do is see my son when it's convenient for me. After I stole your credit card.
That's all I want to do.
You want to get leave me alone? You want to steal from me? Leave me alone! Yeah, the son!
Yeah, see, this would be a good time to de-escalate and not further escalate, but you know, we can all be experts at regulating our emotions, I guess.
You're blowing everything! Your life! Your kid! How am I blowing my life? I'm going to college! I have a job! I go to school!
Stop screaming in that baby's ear. If Jace has full hearing now at the age of, what, 15? Genuinely, I would be surprised.
I do what I'm supposed to do! All you're trying to do is ruin my life!
Yeah, you're right. Because what she did was steal her own credit cards. And then she ran away to New Jersey, lied about it, left Jace. Yeah, that was Barbara. She's trying to ruin her life.
That's it! And you kicked me out and I have nowhere to go, and you send my check all back to the college? You should have, you stupid!
Can you imagine thinking that, like, Barbara's the problem there? Can you imagine doing all of those things and then being like, I can't believe you're ruining my life? Fuck out of here. I was working 2 jobs at this point in my life. Nah, granted, I didn't have a kid to care for, but neither does Janelle.
What is wrong with you? Stop screaming in his ear. Well, Janelle, this is it. You lived here, and I thought me and you were getting along. Now you went, you took my credit cards, when I've done everything for you, supported your child from day one, and you got the balls steal from me? Well, then now here's your clothes. Go be homeless. Janelle, take your stuff with you now. Take it.
Well, I'll be back for it.
Oh yeah, we'll wait with bated breath.
I got a cashier's check for Joe and arranged to pick up my stuff. My mom agreed to meet me there straight from work, so we left Isaac with my friend Megan.
During a tornado. Hope everybody knows the protocols and that she has a basement.
Want to get that, Joe?
Oh, shut up.
Come here, Star.
Hi, Jonathan.
Here's your $600.
This isn't gonna bounce when I cash it, is it?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So I'll sign it when I get my stuff.
Bring it down there. I'll bring it down.
I can go
No,
get
I'll
it
bring
too.
it.
No, I want to make sure I have everything.
I think that's totally fair. Again, I think Joe is like a gold medalist at the Petty Olympics. Like, I know, like, over time, like, people give Kale a lot of shit for being super petty. But, like, I don't think she was petty enough during this.
You're not gonna go through this right now, right?
What?
Your stuff, the bags.
If I wanted to, I think I have that right. It's my stuff.
You can go through it when you go home.
Well, I'm not gonna forget anything.
You would take them. Out of here. What do you think this is? Come on.
No, I want to make sure I have my
Out of here.
Come on. You're serious? No, don't touch me.
I didn't touch you. I put my hand up.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I feel like, okay, you feel justified in making her pay you back for school in order to get her stuff. I don't think that that's an outrageous thing. What I do think, though, is that rushing her out after withholding all her shit is stupid. She has every right to check and make sure she has what she needs. Like, she has every right to check and make sure that she has the stuff that she needs for herself and for her son. Like, what is wrong with you? Let her get her shit, make sure she has it all, and then she and all of her stuff will be out of your house. Petty Betty, okay?
Out of here. Is your problem? No, just shut up, chum. You shut up and get out of my house. Sign this check.
Say it a little nicer, and maybe I will.
Sign this check.
You can say it nicer, Joe.
Sign
Just
the check, or don't leave with your.
No.
You're gonna get your dead.
Come on, jump.
Well, you don't listen. I told you not to go upstairs. I told you not to go through this. Wait up, and you owe me $30 for paying the babysitter.
The fuck would she owe you money for paying the babysitter for a child that is both of yours? And isn't your babysitter your brother?
That's your brother.
Bitch, you owe me money. Get out, please. I'm really getting out. I'm sorry, Susie, but she owes me money.
She's giving you the money, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. Why not just let her get her stuff and, like, go somewhere else? When she has it all packed up, she can sign the check for you. Like, why is this such a thing? I'm telling you, he's the biggest drama queen of this entire season.
Let's sign this.
Eddie, go get a pen. Go get a pen.
Let's just settle this down.
Okay, let me get a pen.
Kaylin,
That's
you
all I
sign
said.
it.
I'm not trying to play nobody. I just want what's
Well,
mine.
I
That's
don't
it.
like being disrespected
I
either.
understand.
Give us this.
That's all it was about.
I got it. Don't touch it.
She being disrespectful.
You're,
Get out. Just get out. Just get out.
Leave that.
Hurry up.
Okay, you got your check.
Hurry up.
Then walk away.
Fuck, bitch.
Like, what? That's so unnecessary. Like, it's so all the men in this fucking episode are irritating me.
There's no need for that. There's no need.
She's a bitch.
There's no. It's opening.
I don't know if it's gonna fit my Corey.
Just get her out of my house.
Will you stop whining like a little bitch? Like, just go in a different room. You have your check. Walk away.
Over. She's out. Go.
Yes, please. Get out. Go on. Can I slam it, please? Bye. Whatever.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Whatever.
Things are really tense between me and Corey since our talk, but the girls are coming home today, so we have to try and act normal.
Hey, y'all.
Did you all have a good time? Good.
Is this the acting normal we were doing?
Thanks for letting us keep them.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Bye, you guys.
All right.
Bye. Y'all
Okay.
come up.
We're supposed to talk with our pastor this afternoon, but since things are still up in the air, I need to talk to Corey about what to do.
What do you mean? Can't Ken Bone help you figure that out?
What do I want to say to him? That we're not gonna meet today.
I don't know, Dylan.
Well, I need an answer.
We can do a survey.
For what?
See if the membership married.
But it's not about everybody else. If we're not sure, then we shouldn't do it.
Also, like, why would you survey people to see if you should get married? What a dumb thing to do. There were many cooler surveys in 2009. Especially if you had MySpace.
That doesn't mean that we cannot be together.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Then if you're just not gonna be with me because we're not gonna get married, then that doesn't even make sense.
If we don't get married, then that means we really don't want to be with me.
I can't understand a word he's saying, if I'm being honest with you. But I think the gist is that Corey wants to get married, and if they don't get married, he doesn't feel like they can be together, which is a really stupid thing to do. People postpone weddings all the time. Even in this very show. It's a very childish, immature outlook on things, in my opinion.
That's not true. Just because we don't get married doesn't mean I don't love you, and if you leave me, then it's really gonna hurt me.
Oh. If we don't get married, I'm not gonna feel the same.
Well, I'm glad we're having this very important discussion while you're, like, pretending to fall asleep. I think it tells me you're very invested.
I feel awkward. I feel like you really don't love me. But I don't want to if you don't want to. The ball's in your court.
Well, that's a very helpful attitude to have. Anyway, let me know when you wake up so you can articulate a sentence not into the pillow. Anyway, it's time for the outro with the music taken out. Well, we did it. Another 2-for episode. I forgot how much my ass hurts after I do these. So, the next one will be a single, and then the one after that will be another 2-for. Because I hate myself and my ass. Anyway, I hope this was fun and fruitful for you. I still really enjoy doing these. It's fun. It feels nostalgic. It's like my comfort trash TV show. So I am very much enjoying doing this. I hope you're enjoying watching this. I hope you liked this video. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, or you are subscribed if you are a new subscriber. Subscribe. You know, that's all. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.